I've been needing to have like a proper talk to the camera, and I've decided I'm gonna post this because I feel like it not only is important for me, but considering I've been seeing so much content about like self-help and trying to get better, and I'm just obsessively reading these articles and liking them and watching the videos just to try and get back to the version of myself that I once was, that I feel like I've lost, and I want to get that person back. And I was like, none of this is working. And then I came across one video by a creator, I've forgotten her name, where she just described exactly how I have been feeling. And I think it's important to talk about that. I think I kind of knew that something was wrong was when my like feed on Instagram like went from being really stupid videos of monkeys and like just stuff that I would usually send to my friends to just like how to get up early in the morning, or how to get better at this, how to get better at that, how to be a better partner, how to not let your mental health issues like ruin your work. And that's when I started to be like, oh, there are a lot of things that have happened this past like year and a bit that instead of actually like facing it, I've just been like, ignore. And it's kind of hit me just how bad that has been for me. I really miss the determination that I had about 2 years ago. I don't know where that person went, and I would very much like to get them back. But I don't know where to start. I just want to like get up early and have like a proper breakfast and not be like, I'll just spend another £4 on overpriced coffee. And I can't even do that. I can't even get myself to, I'm not even determined enough to get myself to do that right now. And it makes me really disappointed in myself. It's just a case of what I've realised is running away from your problems or your flaws or the bad things that have happened. Inevitably, you will become a shell of yourself. And like, I'm at drama school, I'm doing an acting course, and you have to be vulnerable. You have to be open to making mistakes, and I am in a period where I just can't let myself do that. I'm finding it really hard to be vulnerable, and then it gets to a breaking point where I'm just like a mess and I can't function, and I feel like some days I walk in with just this cloud over my head, and that's not the person I want to be. Like, oh my god, yesterday it was my last movement class of the year, and we do a lot of it was one of our dance lessons, and I'm not a dancer, but I enjoy it. Like, I had enjoyed it most of my life, just to move my body and like just have fun, but I am not a perfect dancer. My mum was a dancer, so you might think that like I'd have a bit of rhythm in my body, but I don't. But I enjoy it. I've been prioritizing being good over just the fun of it, and my head has fully stopped me reaching my potential in all of my classes, but the dance classes and movement particularly, I don't know what it is. I freeze, and yesterday I was really struggling to get these moves right. It was like a swing thing with my partner, and my partner, like the girl I was working with, also has opened that like she's like not very comfortable with dance either, and I'm like, that's okay, like that's fine, me too. But I was leading, I was being the male because there's not enough men in our group, so I felt like a responsibility. I was like, I also have to take care of this person. So that was quite scary. And there was a boy in my class who noticed that I was struggling, and he was like, hey, do you need some help? And I was like, yeah. And then I just made a very self-deprecating joke. I was just like, I just can't dance, you know, haha. And then I was like, oh, I'm just not very good. And like, he laughed and he was like, no, you're fine, mate. You can do it. You're fine. You can dance. And in my head, I was just like, oh my God, what have I become? I don't like people like that who, it's not that I don't like them, but it so obviously doesn't help anyone, and it doesn't help yourself to walk in and have that idea of yourself that you just can't do it, because nobody wants to work with that, and you don't want to be that person. And I'm like, oh my God, I've become the person that I don't want to be. Like, I had a real moment yesterday when I was just so baffled with myself. And I went out clubbing last night, which I am glad I did, because I hadn't been out in a while and it got me out of my room. But I couldn't stop thinking about that. I was just like, oh my God, I don't like this person that I am right now. And I want to get the old version of me back, because like, I haven't been here very long. I think, well, I started in September. We're about to finish our first term in our first year, and I'm just like, is this the type of person that I want people to think of me? No. That's my answer. No, it really is not. I don't really know who I am right now. And I thought of like this Brittany Broski quote from her podcast, where it's like, be yourself. Unabashedly, just be yourself. And if you don't know who that is, sit with that. Figure it out. I told myself today I was going to get up a little bit early. Well, as early as I can, because I have a bit of a hangover. I ended up staying in bed until like 2:45. What time is it now? Yeah, it's 3:30. I got out of bed like 45 minutes ago. I don't want to make myself feel bad, but I have to, because I know better than this. It's a combination of the determination to get myself up in the morning, because honestly these past couple of weeks I've been finding it really hard to get out of bed. It's that, but also just I spend so much time in my room recently because I haven't had that motivation to go out and see my friends, but if there's a day next time where I just don't want to leave my room, instead of scrolling on my phone or distracting myself with a hobby, I need to sit and really just be honest with myself with what I've been avoiding, whether it's like stuff that's happened or bad habits that I've developed, or people I've been ignoring and stuff like that. I need to do that for myself. I want to do that for myself. Like I feel this desire to take care of myself now, because this isn't who I want to be. And I've got such amazing friends here that oh my God, I'm crying. I've got such amazing friends here, and it's so scary at the moment for me to talk about this, because I'm just not as vulnerable as I was. Like, I'm really struggling to be that right now. And I feel so safe to cry in front of these people. Like, I don't feel like I'm some sort of monster. But that's the thing, is like, I need to know I'm actually safe with them and there isn't like this voice in their head being like, oh Vita, shut up. Like the reason why I'm posting this, or I'm planning to, and I literally have another video like ready, but I think I've just been needing to have a video where I am just talking to the camera and it's no cuts to my friends and then me talking to the camera and then cuts to my friends and me talking to the camera, because that video that I found after months and months of like the self-help thing, that video that I found today rotting in bed, is exactly that how I've been feeling. It's exactly how I feel, and I hope this video helps somebody, you know? Like, I hope it at least makes people start to better themselves, because I feel like me posting this will motivate me to get better. So, yeah. I'm gonna take myself to the cinema today, and I'm gonna buy myself dinner. So, love you guys.